Close my eyes and I feel like I'm not even in my life, and I never wanna leave as I see.
Good evening with Mrs. Sheza, right?
Yes. Good evening, Mr.
Okay. Before we started, let me tell you that our interview is about working students and their student academic activities. Right? Okay. Let's get this started. First, what do you think about working student? Does it interfere with the student academic activities?
Okay, well, in my opinion, as a lecturer from University of Bengkulu and education observer, in my opinion, and based on the study that I have done with 100 students who is working and not working, it shows the part-time job for students can give a significant effect on their academic activities, including their achievement.
Oh, I see. How can you say that? Based on what?
Yeah, yes. Well, double job or double roles makes them spend more time, energy, and mind on work. So it can obtain a negative impact on learning activities, including their attendance in lecturers. So students who work must be able to share the time and responsibility for the commitments of the two activities. So I think if they couldn't be balanced, it can be worse for their study.
So, how far bad the bad, how far or how bad impact will come if the student couldn't balance the study and part-time job?
So it's give the bad impact so bad. Even if they couldn't balance it, they will be difficult to graduate. And based on the study that have done, students who was study with part-time job will graduate at the ninth semester. So I think it's
Wow.
the bad things.
Yeah, at least you should add 1 or 2 years more than the normal
Yes.
student do. Okay. Have you ever researched or studied this problem?
As I said to you at the beginning of this conversation, I had to make a test with 100 students and supported with the study at the Toronto. It shows that students working more than 2 hours per week had a 19% dropout rate. And those who work longer than 20 hours per week, even bigger dropout, there will dropout rate 33%. So yeah, it's so bad.
Decreasing really, really big. Okay. In your opinion, should part-time jobs be banned? Oh,
yes, sir.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Some of working students do part-time job causing an economical problems, big economical problems, right? What is it? What is your opinion about that?
Yeah, I know it's all about academic problems. All of statement that I have made was not mean that to close or prohibit students from working. So if they want work with study, no problem, just go ahead. For academic reasons, for economic reasons, such as tuition fees or school tops, and then look for experience maybe, it's not problem if they can pay attention to the several aspects.
I see. So, based on your opinion, should part-time jobs be banned?
It's okay. No. If the students can do that, just go on. As long as they can manage their time between study and do the part-time job.
as long as they can be professional with management, it's it's not a big problem, right? I
Yes.
think.
So, yes.
So
If you can manage your time, it's not problem.
okay, based on your reason that you told me, do you have any suggestion or solution for the working student?
Well, based on my study, so I have a suggestion to all of the students. So you can take a part-time job just under 20 hours a week. Yes, just 20 hours a
Uh,
week. So after that, you can give more effort for study. And then lastly, manage your time well. So if you want to take a part-time job, you should manage your time well, because if you couldn't manage your time well, I think it's worse, give the
yeah,
worst impact to your study.
yeah, they have to eat, right? I mean, they have to sleep, not just working and studying. I think they have the other activities to do. So it's not a big it's not a good choice to make them uh, working more than 24 hours. I think the
Yeah.
limitation is 20 hours. Like,
Yes.
okay, I really understand with your opinion about this, and thank you for participating on this interview. Have a good
Yes.
day.
Thank you. Have a good day. End dulu.
Dulu.
Hello. Good evening, Mister. So I'm talking with Mr. Ananta Nugraha Yunus. Am I?
Yes, of course. Good evening, Miss Sheza. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
So as an interviewer, I just want to say thank you to you because
Mm,
give your time to attending this interview today. So our topic is, do smart students have a bright future? Is not?
okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First of all, I do really appreciate about you giving me to attend on this interview. Okay, let's get started. It's a really interesting topic, to be honest.
Let's get started. Okay, the first question is, what do you think about the smart students? Can you describe the smart students by your own words?
Yes, I can describe by my own words. Okay, smart student is a student that can maximize or optimize his potential or her potential, not only by academical view, but also the other thing, like maybe his personality, his point of view to the world. So you can see, right? Like there is no one only potential. Like I mean, many teachers only judge people with smart students is a student that good at mathematics. It's not right, you know. Many other things. There is many other potential that we should judge too, like sports, maybe mathematical, science, and etc. So it's my opinion about smart students by my own words.
So the
Thank you.
smart student is the person who have a potentials,
Uh-huh.
not just about academical view.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So what do you think about the people who judge smart students by academical view only? So what do you think about that,
Okay.
sir?
As my previous opinions, I think these people should change about their mindset. You know, I think it's not a good mindset to judge a student. I think students is a human too, right? Even
Yeah.
it's not adult, it is not adult human, but it's still a human. I think it's not right to judge what they are going to be and what they should be to what they sorry what they are should going to do. It's really different, right? You can see if the students want to be as a mathematical engineer, I guess, then go on. His parents, his teacher should support him, not not forcing him to attend the other subjects. Okay.
All right. So academical view only, it's not good. Yes.
Yeah,
So
it's not a good choice to judge.
yes. So what do you think? We think about the smart student. So right now we think about the bright future. What do you think about bright future? Do you think that bright future should be like study, works, then married, or the other thing?
No. I think it's not. It's not true. Because studied worse than merit is on. It's only apply for the previous generation.
Mm-hmm.
For previous generation, right? It's not working anymore on this modern era. I think, as you know, we live in Gen Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you can content everything, you can play everything, you can do anything you want. Even a student have a bright have a bright future at the young age. I think when they are at the high school, they can be a content creator. There's many young people that make many content, good content in this world. I think so. I think bright future is not should be like study, work, then merit. It's really wide perspective. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay, so based on your statement, have you ever researched or studied about this problem?
Yes, I did research on this problem lately. Um, my background is a teacher, as you know.
Yeah.
I did research on my 33 students, and also I do studied about how society judge them.
Mm-hmm.
I asked the online community, I asked the offline community one, I think 80% of them is on the same opinion as me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I did research about this problem. Thank you.
Okay, you have research with your students.
Okay.
So, are any consequences if society still stigmatizes that smart means you should have a good grades on many subjects? There are any
Sorry,
consequences?
sorry.
Okay, okay. I will repeat my questions. Are any consequence if society still stigmatizes that smart means you should have a good grades or have a good academical achievement?
Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
think societies should not stigmatize that smart students mean you should have a good grades. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's correlated with the previous opinion from me
Mm-hmm. All right.
about economical view.
Mm-hmm.
Smart doesn't mean you should have a good grades. A
Mm-hmm.
grades is only mean about how do you how far are you
Mm-hmm.
achieve this subject.
Mm-hmm.
Am I
Just
right?
not, yes,
Yeah.
just not about lessons. Just not
Yeah, it's
about
not about lesson.
subjects. Okay.
It's re it's really important to judge
Mm-hmm.
the other thing as like how about the student's spiritual thing, how the student act
Mm-hmm.
by his emotion or her emotion. I think how about the student personality, it's many
Mm-hmm.
things that should be judged too as a human being.
Yeah.
And you know that students should not be treated differently from the other students.
Mm-hmm.
the
Yes.
teachers the teachers should not give special treatment to student,
Mm-hmm.
like he treat his favorite student as like as a king and the other as a poor guy. It's not right, but
Mm-hmm.
the students that really have good potential should be supported,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
giving a privilege to them, like a broad program, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe give them more lesson than the other students, but still don't give special treatment
Yes.
to the
Special
other.
treatment. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. So, based on your study, based on your statement, and based on your explanations, do you have any problem solved to repair this society perspective
Mhm.
on this
Okay, I
problem?
did research about this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of the most effective way is
Mm-hmm.
uh to educate the
Mm-hmm.
society itself.
Mm-hmm.
How? With social media. You know,
Yeah.
we use social media every day. Even when we use a bedroom or restroom, we still
Uh-huh.
open our phone, right? Maybe
Uh-huh.
Instagram, TikTok. I think it's like that.
Yes.
So you should educate and fit in with modern era too.
Mm-hmm.
Modern era require modern solution,
Mm-hmm.
not the traditional solution. I guess.
Okay.
So so to solve this problem, you should fit in with the modern era itself and should educate people on social media.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So the solution is educate the society by
Yes.
social media. Okay,
Uh,
I got it, sir. Thank you for your explanation. So
mhm.
I have record this interview. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you for this meeting.
Yes.
Have a nice
Yes.
day, sir.
I do. I have a nice day too, Mrs. Sheza.